Thank you for joining us for this Nulink special presentation to formally announce some exciting improvements to our cable system. We're very pleased to announce that we've begun an extensive upgrade and improvement of our video services. Scott Madison, Vice President of Technical Operations, is here with me to let us know all about it. Scott, thanks for being on.
Thanks for having me.
Our customers are going to have some new exciting upgrade information. What's this all about? I think it's called a digital transition.
That's right. We call it the digital transition because what we're doing is transitioning from the old analog delivery of our services to an all-digital platform. And for years we've used analog signals, and they did a great job until digital came along, and digital's a lot better performing, provides a lot clearer picture, greater sound, and it's more spectrally efficient. So we're doing the upgrade, we're transitioning to an all-digital platform, and that will help gain back some needed capacity in the system that we can then use for later expansion, and we'll talk about that.
Now, will there be any type of equipment that'll be needed to accommodate this upgrade?
Yes, there might be. It depends on the customer's television set. Somebody that has a newer television set that has a digital tuner, generally a flat panel TV, flat screen TV with a digital tuner in it, probably won't need an adapter for it. Most of those are capable of picking up the all-digital signals. Anybody with an older analog television set will definitely need one. There might be a few customers that have older flat panel TVs that may need a DTA. But we'll walk the customers through exactly how to test their TVs. It's very, very simple, and determine whether or not they need an adapter.
Okay. Now, recently our customers have just received a bright yellow postcard to let them know this is coming.
Correct.
And then in the upcoming short weeks, there will be a second mailer that they will get that will be a compatibility guide.
That's
so
correct.
that they can actually go and check every TV in their house, and that's why it's so critical that they follow the instructions, which are really easy, right?
They are. They're four-step instructions basically, and it's pretty simple. We are going to have a video that we're going to do here that'll help customers walk through the process, and there will be instructions in the letter, along with a guide that they can use to jot down the information, and then that will give them the information that they need to determine whether or not they need a DTA.
Okay. Well, when you get that compatibility guide, it's very important that you go step by step and follow the instructions that will walk you through the easy steps to determine if your TV set will need the DTA. Scott's going to walk us through this to see if your television will need the device. Stay with us. We'll be right back to see how to do a channel scan or auto programming.
Welcome back. We're going to show you how to scan your digital television, but before I do, I want to remind you that if you have an older analog television set, like this one, you definitely will need a DTA. So put this away. If you have a digital TV, there's about a 98% chance that you're going to be able to receive the digital channels, the new HD digital channels, and standard def digital channels with just your television set without a DTA. In order to do that, we need to scan the channels and pick up the new ones to get them entered into the channel lineup. So to do that, take your remote with your TV on, go into your menu. So just about every remote is going to have a menu button on it. Just click the menu button. It'll bring up a options here. We're going to select the channels option and then go over and select new channel scan. And then just press enter or select, and the channel scan will start. And it's going to take anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes usually for most televisions to fully scan the channels. And you have a picture, then simply call up channel 888. And if you get that message, you're good to go. You don't need a DTA. If you don't get that message, or if you can't access channel 888, try doing the auto program or the channel scan again. Sometimes certain TVs take a couple of times in order to pick up all the channels. If you still don't get it on the second try, then it's very likely you're going to need a DTA on that TV.
Scott, thanks for showing us how easy it is to see if your TV actually needs a DTA or
You're welcome.
So if I have a digital set-top box, I really don't need one, right?
That's correct. If you have a digital set-top box on your TV, regardless of whether it's an analog TV or a digital TV, you don't need a DTA. But if you have a digital TV, then you need to check and see whether or not it's going to be capable of picking up all of the channels. The best way to do that is to do your channel scan, then try to go to channel 888. If you go to 888, if you're able to see channel 888, you'll see a message on there that says, congratulations, you don't need a DTA. And
Wonderful.
if everything works out, then you don't need one. If you're not able to access channel 888 after you've done a channel scan, I recommend trying a channel scan one more time.
Okay.
And if you still can't get it, then you're going to need a DTA for that TV.
Okay, and that's when we then explain now to our customers about the compatibility guide they will receive. So you'll be receiving our digital compatibility guide that has this process completely laid out in 4 easy steps. This guide has a worksheets section that you can test each of your TVs to check to see if you really need one or not. Once you've checked all of your TVs, you can either go to nulinktv.com and enter the results, or you can mail those results to Nulink, Attention Digital Transition Department, 2A Jackson Street, Noonan, Georgia 30263. And it's very important that everyone do this as quickly as possible, right?
That's correct, because the sooner we can get this done, the sooner we can reap the fruits of our labor. We can add the high definition channels that we're going to add. We're going to increase the video on demand, so we can do all of that once we get through this digital transition. But we can't get through the digital transition
until everyone does this.
Until everybody does this.
Now, but as soon as you do this and the digital transition is ready, you could win a 60-inch flat screen TV.
That's right. So if you go through your worksheet, and then you go either send your worksheet in through the mail, or with your email address, or go to the website and walk through the website, which is very, very simple. There's about 4 pages, 4 very small pages
Simple,
that you have to go through, 4 sections to fill out a small amount of information. Once you do that, at the end, it gives you the opportunity to enter into that drawing for that 60-inch flat panel TV.
Wow, and everyone will want to do that, that's for sure. It's easy to do, just follow the steps, and the end result for you will be more video on demand, more HD channels, and a lot better pictures. So how hard is it to connect the DTA to my television?
It's very simple. You'll receive the DTA in the mail, and it's 3 connections. It's a connection to the cable, a power connection that plugs into the wall, and a connection to the television set. And depending on the type of TV set, you might either use a coaxial connection or the HDMI cable. Either one will work just fine, but you'll want to use the one that's most appropriate for your TV.
And so we don't have to send a technician to our customers' homes to
We
do
don't.
this. That's that easy that they
That's
can
correct.
do it themselves.
That's correct.
And we will have instructional videos on our website at
We will.
nulinkdigital.com and
Yes.
on YouTube.
Yes.
So very soon you'll be able to go to either the website or the YouTube channel and see the instructional video. And the end result is going to be great because it's going to be easy to connect, and then we get more HD programming and more video on demand, right?
Right. Now the HD programming, the added HD programming and the video on demand won't come immediately because we have to make it all the way through the transition so that we can remove those analog channels and reclaim that spectrum, and then we can launch the HD channels. The HD channels won't be available immediately, nor will the expanded VOD. Because we have to get through the entire transition, reclaim those analog channels so that we can then use that spectrum to put the high definition channels and the added VOD on there. But when we get done, we'll have over 100 HD channels available to our customers. We will greatly expand our VOD library to well over 10,000 hours of programming, both high definition and standard definition programming in the VOD.
That is such exciting news, but the faster our customers respond to the compatibility guide and send all that information in, the sooner we can make this digital transition complete, right?
That's correct, because we can't finish it until everybody's responded. So as soon as they get their information in, we can get the DTA to them if they need DTAs, or they'll be able to, once we launch the digital channels, which will probably be somewhere around the beginning of October, they'll be able to, if they have a digital TV, they'll be able to do a channel scan, pick up all those digital channels, and not have to worry about the analog channels anymore.
That's great. Well, I'm sure that you're excited to hear about the network upgrade, and as soon as it's complete, once again, you'll love the new HD channels that you've been asking for, plus tons of new video on demand programming. Thank you for joining us to hear this great news. Be sure to watch the mailbox for the compatibility guide that will arrive soon.